How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Syracuse Aviation and welcome back to another airport update. This update is a new airport announcement. So today I have the first ever update of Charleston International Airport. I'm very excited to be announcing this airport for you guys. This is one that I've been thinking about doing for a while. I've never really even told any of my friends that I wanted to do it, and I guess today I decided that I could just bust out the first one and just get it started. So I'm very excited for this. So without further ado, we're just going to get into the update. So we're going to start down at the end of the B concourse, and right here we have representing Gate B2, which is currently housing the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Maryland 1 paint scheme. This aircraft just arrived in from Chicago Midway and will be heading right back out there. Another thing to mention, all of these gates that I have in this update are, I sure think they're 100% realistic, because I've looked on Flight Radar 24, got all the gate numbers from the flights, and all the aircraft, so everything here should be pretty realistic. So it's just something to keep in mind, I guess. There's always going to be improvements in this airport, I hope. At some point, I hope to actually get a board going with ground markings and all that good stuff, just to make it a little bit more enjoyable. But yeah, as I said, right here, Southwest Airlines 737-700, Maryland 1 heading out to Chicago Midway. Next to that, at Gate B4, we have another Southwest 737-700. This is in the Canyon Blue livery with split scimitars. These aircraft are becoming quite uncommon at the moment, the Canyon Blue with splits. So I really hope NG does a generic heart livery. That would be really awesome. It is very unfortunate to see that these are getting less common, because I think it's a really cool looking plane. And then obviously, the more of them get repainted in the heart livery, the less realistic it is that you see this exact aircraft so many times. So it's cool for the current time, but I would like to get a heart livery in the future at some point. So I'm really hoping that, I hope that NG will release that here in the near future. That would be really awesome. So anyways, Southwest 737-700 in the Canyon Blue livery with splits. This aircraft will be heading out to Denver today. This is out of Gate 4 in real life as well, typically. If I see any changes on the radar, I'll definitely be sure to include them in the next update. Another reason I ended up choosing Charleston is because, as you guys know, Breeze Airways has quite a decent presence here. And with that new Gemini release, I'm planning on getting 2 of them, I hope. I may only get 1, but I do hope to get 2. In that case, I'll be able to operate quite a few flights. So I haven't really looked at any of the Breeze Airways stuff. I don't know where they park. I would assume they're in the B concourse somewhere, but I honestly have no clue. So, yeah, without further ado, as I mentioned, this aircraft will be heading out to Denver. Next to that, over here at Gate B8, we have the JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 in the Spotlight tail. This aircraft arrived in from New York John F. Kennedy, and will be making a return flight right back out there. Right here at Gate B10, we have this Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900. This aircraft arrived in from Seattle, and will be heading right back out to Seattle. This is a shared gate with Frontier Airlines, Gate B10, so that's pretty interesting. I do still hope to get some more Frontier aircraft in the future. Technically, I wouldn't be getting more. It'd be my first Frontier aircraft in my collection since I sold the other 2. I still don't know why I did that. That was a really stupid decision looking back at it now. Yeah, the models may have been kind of crappy, but they were necessary. So definitely hoping... Actually, Aeroclassics did just release a Frontier 320 Neo, so I may end up picking that one up. We'll see what I can do. But that would be a good opportunity right there. I'm just not a huge fan of the Aeroclassics mold, to be honest. But anyways, enough rambling. As I said, the Alaska Airlines 737-900 on the turn-on flight to Seattle. And right next to that Alaska 739, we have this American Eagle Embraer ERJ-145. This aircraft is just pulling into the gate B9 from Chicago O'Hare. Alright, now making our way into the A concourse now. At gate A4, we have this Delta Airlines Boeing 737-800. This aircraft is just pulling into the gate from Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. It's very nice to have an airport now that I can finally start using these models in, the Delta 738, because ever since they stopped flying to Detroit frequently, haven't really been able to use it very much. So this is very nice to see, and excited to get some more use out of this in the future. And next to that Delta 738 at A4, here we are at Gate A5, which is currently housing a Delta Airlines Boeing 737-900. This aircraft arrived in from Detroit and will be heading right back out to Detroit. Very interesting to see that the 739 is sometimes operated on Detroit and not Atlanta. I think it's pretty interesting that the smaller airport of the 2 is getting a larger plane, but I'm sure that's just kind of an inconsistent thing, if I had to guess. I could have definitely done the 739 for Atlanta. Those do fly to Charleston quite a bit from Atlanta, the 739. But I figured just for to make it interesting, I'd switch it up. So, as I said, Delta 739 heading out to Detroit. And right next to the 739 at gate A3, we have this Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ900LR. This aircraft will be making a flight to New York LaGuardia today. And down here at gate A1, the last aircraft for the update is the Allegiant Air Airbus A319 in the new livery. This aircraft will be heading out to Pittsburgh. I think that that's a really cool service. Pittsburgh to Charleston, I think, is really a pretty interesting route. And to be served on an A319, I think, is really cool as well. So I could have done a couple other destinations with the Allegiant, but I decided to throw Pittsburgh in. Next update will probably be different, just to make things interesting. So, as I said, gate A1, Allegiant A319 heading out to Pittsburgh. So that will conclude the update of Charleston International Airport. I'm really excited for what the future has to bring for this airport. It's a very cool airport, a lot of good variety here. Something I didn't mention, there is also a Boeing 787 type facility here. I don't really know much information about it. That's something I hope to work on in the future, is getting more information for that down and hopefully including maybe some 787s in here someday. I know Aviation 18 did a pretty good video on that, and I think he included some information there as well. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the update, please consider giving it a like. If you have any questions or comments, just go ahead and comment below. If you enjoy my other content, please consider subscribing. It would really help me out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.